And of course, they put Rudi Völler in charge, or Rudi Völler put himself in charge. He's the interim sporting director. He's now also the interim coach. And things looked very, very different against France. They won 2-1. Christoph, was it most of all that strange, emotional, intangible, metaphysical effect of simply changing the guy who's sitting on that bench? Or was there something a bit more substantial going on that made Germany look so much better?
It's both true, and I mean, I'm always fascinated by the aspect of randomness, luck, bad luck, and so on. And when you look back on the last games under Hansi Flick, also in this context, everything that could go wrong went wrong. So when you look at I think the first goal against from Japan, the shot was deflected by Antonio Rüdiger in a way that Marc-André ter Stegen couldn't save him. So an unlucky goal that set the tone for the game. And here, and I tell this, and that happened in a lot of games. And in Dortmund against France, it was exactly vice versa. You had the first attack after 3 minutes, and Thomas Müller, where a lot of people had thought, and probably he himself, that his career in the national team was already finished, scored the first goal. And then from then on, this very conservative, we try to keep it simple, we try to keep it tight. We don't give the French team a lot of space. We sparsely try counter attacks and so on. That worked perfectly well. And then in some minutes from time, they scored a very nice second goal by Leroy Sané. They could have scored before from Florian Wirtz. And yes, and they deserved this win, 2-1, and the French goal came after a penalty when Leroy Sané, as we ever know, forwards shouldn't be allowed to try to help out in his own box and in a very clumsy manner fouled his opponent. So yeah, but it was a deserved win, and it wasn't spectacular, but it was spectacular because it looked normal or simple, or I don't know, and people liked it because the German players won a lot of duels, and some sliding into their opponents on, it was a bit raining in Dortmund, and so it felt a bit old school Germany, and that was good.
Old school Germany in the sense that they had, as you said, a clear but visible plan to run a lot, press a lot, and to maybe try to negate the opposition team without having the biggest of ideas in possession themselves, but executing that strategy quite well.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, especially in places like Dortmund, but in Germany in general, football fans like it when they have the feeling that their team is giving it all, and even if it looks not like the greatest of the greatest football, they can celebrate it and support it. And there was actually a good atmosphere in the stadium, remarkable good atmosphere in the stadium, because I mean, people don't go to see the German national team to see it fail or to to boo it or to whistle it. They wanted the team to succeed, and now they were giving them something to celebrate.